Sometimes one small act of kindness can change a person's entire life, and sometimes you don't realize how important your kindness was until many years later. Years ago, there was a poor young boy who spent his days walking from one house to another, selling small things just to earn enough money to survive. He worked from morning until evening, but one afternoon, he had nothing left. He was tired, he was hungry, and he had almost no money in his pocket. He walked down a quiet street, hoping someone might buy something from him, but nobody did. Eventually, he stopped in front of a small house. He looked at the door for a moment, then he knocked. A young girl opened the door. The boy became nervous. He didn't want to ask for food, so he simply said, "Excuse me, could I have a glass of water?" The girl looked at him. She noticed how tired he was. She noticed his pale face, and she realized that he wasn't really thirsty. He was hungry. Without saying anything, she went into the kitchen. A few moments later, she returned with a large glass of milk. The boy stared at it. He hadn't had a proper meal all day. He slowly took the glass and drank every drop. Then he looked at the girl and asked, "How much do I owe you?" The girl smiled. "Nothing." The boy looked surprised. She simply said, "My mother taught me that we should never expect something in return when we help someone." The boy smiled. He thanked her sincerely. Then he walked away. It seemed like a very small moment, just a glass of milk, but the boy never forgot it. He remembered the girl's kindness. He remembered how someone had helped him when he had nothing, and that memory stayed with him. Many years passed. The poor boy grew older. He worked hard. He studied whenever he could. He never gave up. Eventually, he became a successful doctor. He dedicated his life to helping people. One day, a very sick woman was brought to his hospital. She had been suffering for a long time. Doctors in her hometown couldn't figure out what was wrong with her, so she was sent to the city for special treatment. The doctor walked into her room. He looked at the woman, then he stopped. Something about her face seemed familiar. He looked again, and suddenly, he remembered it was her, the girl who had once given him a glass of milk. The same girl who had helped him when he was a hungry young boy. He couldn't believe it. She had probably forgotten that day completely, but he had never forgotten. The doctor decided to do everything he could to help her. He studied her medical records carefully. He spoke with other doctors. He personally followed her treatment. Day after day, he worked to save her life. The woman's condition was serious, but slowly she began to get better. After several difficult weeks, she finally recovered. She was going home, but there was one problem. The hospital bill was enormous. The woman looked at the bill with fear. She knew she could never afford it. Her hands began to shake. She opened the envelope. She expected to see a huge amount of money, but instead, she saw a handwritten message. She read it slowly. "Paid in full with 1 glass of milk." The woman froze, her eyes filled with tears. She read the words again, and suddenly she remembered a hungry boy, a small house, a glass of milk, a simple act of kindness from many years ago. She realized that the boy she had helped had become the doctor who saved her life. She began to cry, not because of the bill, but because she finally understood something. Kindness is never truly lost. Sometimes you may help someone and never see what happens afterward. You may give someone food. You may offer a kind word. You may help someone when they're having the worst day of their life, and you may think it was just a small thing, but to that person, it might mean everything. So never underestimate a small act of kindness, because you never know where it will lead. You never know whose life you might change, and you never know when your kindness might come back to you. If you like this story, please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.